What up, Pink Ladies T-Birds? Just happen to be watchers of my shit. My name is Jimmi Pynk, and I'm here to review Season 9, Episode 8, Untucked. Now, I know the format that I've usually been doing has been watching it live. But, I'm not in a position to do that right now. So, I did watch it, so I'm just going to go over a couple of things. First of all, last night with the roast, we didn't really get a chance to talk about the fashion. So, I'm going to go over the runway looks, if you want to call it that. And then just what happened during Untucked. So, this is going to be real cute, sweet, and to the point. So let's talk about the looks. So of course Bonina Brown did this old lady look, and I don't know about people of other races, but when I tell you every black person that's watching my show right now has an auntie or a grandma or a great grandma, or it might just be like your auntie's friend from church that looks exactly like that. So she nailed that. Valentina and her chola look, I hate to say it, adore, but she got you beat on that. Like, that was chola, the house down boots, and I like the outfit. Like, to wear it as a regular girl, not me without no jacket because my arms is too fat, but she was giving it to me, so that was good. Trinity, I actually really liked what Trinity had on. Okay, those like cut off shorts, but like with the leg, with the boot covers that connected with the motherfucking like a garter belt. Them pants was fucking everything. I'm like, those are everything. And you best believe if I had the body to wear some shit like that, I'm gonna have to do a PC version of that. My Pink Ladies and T-Birds to watch all of my episodes. Y'all know y'all seen me have on when they did the Kardashian, where I had on like the denim leg warmers. I'm like, if I can make the shorts longer and cut it off, I might be able to do it without having my ass hang out, and see if I can do it, because that's cute and I'm here for it. Plus I'm always down for a good buffalo plaid anyway. I used to wear the red and black lumberjack with the hat to match. Remember rapping Duke? Okay, I'm sorry, off topic. Okay, anyway, Sasha Velour, I loved this. It is something, and my Pink Ladies and T-Birds, y'all know because I say it all the time. You really can't go wrong with just black and white. But it's something about black and white with that pop of color, and it's usually red. I think red is probably the most effective, but a hot pink and a yellow, those are my favorite. Like a black and white with that pop of bright red, yellow, or hot pink. I mean, you can do it with like a blue or a green too, but it's something about that colors on that warmer side of the spectrum. Minus orange, because orange looked like Halloween, but it was done well. It was the red accents were just where the red accents needed to be at, and I lived for it, Sasha. I did. Peppermint, this is the best we've seen Peppermint look. I said that last night on the actual review. This is the best Peppermint ever looked. I was here for it, even though when I got a good look at that dress, I didn't really care for the dress that much. But the coloring on the dress, the fit was right, the wig was right, the makeup was right. And Peppermint won, and I'm glad to see it. Okay. I thought Pheromone looks pretty. That wig was everything. I know that's just kind of her aesthetic. She likes a more pastel color wig, even though I did like when she had the red one on. And then the dress, because of the AB stones and the pearls, and I think there might have been a little bit of actual pink in it. So I did like that it wasn't an all pink look with this pink wig, and because you can wear different color wigs without wearing that color, even though I do like a monochromatic look. But I think she did it right. The only thing I would say that I didn't like about Pheromone is as much as I'm like, but she always got on feathers, that boa was a little bit bald headed. Just a little bit. That boa had its edge snatched. Look, that boa had its edges snatched, okay? Like, I know she got it. Maybe she didn't have a pink one. Maybe that's not exactly what she planned to wear with each other. Maybe she was just feeling that wig and was like, yeah, this looked good, but I want some pink somewhere else. Because that boa looked like it came from a bald eagle. A bald eagle. I can't. I'm sorry. I'm tired, y'all. Shade, you know, the makeup and the wig is usually always laid. The outfit, I don't want to say it was pedestrian because it wasn't. It just was, it was cool. I mean, but anymore, that's like a drag standby. Okay, you got on like a black bodysuit or a black cat suit and it's got some sequins or some stones and this is some sheer and you got on like a fetish necklace and you got on thigh-high boots and it's been done to death. So at the same time though, Shay, with some of the looks that I've seen you turn, I think that whereas some girls was like, this is supposed to be our best drag and they kind of went all out, I think you reserved yourself. Like, oh, I know I'm not fucking going home today and I'm just not about to pull out that level of shit just yet and we still got 4 or 5 episodes to go. I feel you. So I'm hoping that's what it was because the look was just, I mean, it's cool. Wasn't nothing wrong with it. Just not anything I would have wore on Drag Race. Alexis. Here's the thing about Alexis. And again, it's going to start sounding like I'm picking on Alexis. But the idea for the look to me was okay. The execution was poor. As far as the body paint and the makeup, the face, the mug, the wig, all of that was damn near flawless. If you were being like the Wicked Witch of the West or something. And apparently that was something that you were playing with because in the lip sync you pulled out a motherfucking witch's hat from your fucking Spankies. So why not go the whole way? Why not have on a witch's hat? And go there. Shay said something about, well, maybe if you would have made a joke about it, it would have tied it together. I don't necessarily even think you needed to make a joke with it in there. I just think if you had on the witch's hat, they'd just been like, okay, this bitch is dressed like a witch. There wasn't no theme, so they couldn't have been like, well, why was she? I can understand why Tamar said, well, why is you painted green? Because there was no reason for you to be painted green. I had that problem, if y'all remember, when I did on All Stars. I had a problem when Alaska was painted blue for the Pop Star Challenge. Like, bitch, why? But if you had on like a Smurfette outfit and there's no theme to it, then it's just, you just decided to do that day. And the titties wasn't right. And where the fuck did you get green titties? That's besides the point. But I just think if you would have actually took it there and presented yourself like you was a witch, I don't think anybody would have had no problem with the look. That was the only problem I had with it is, yeah, you were dressed as a witch for like no reason and it wasn't even clear because you did not, you know, you usually have on them long crazy nails. You didn't have on the long crazy black nails. You know, everything was screaming witch except for you. Like, if you'd had the witch's hat, you just need to take it a little bit further. I think it would have been okay. Also, I have to ask, and if y'all clock the tea, let me know, because like I said, I didn't really get a chance to look at the fashions good last night. But girl, them shoes she had on. Now, if you knew that you was wearing them shoes because you knew you was going to be in the bottom and you was going to lip sync and you knew you was going to pull that stunt, then I'm alright with the shoes. If those is just what shoes you picked, bitch, then I'm not. I might have been okay with the shoes if you would have had on the witch hat, because they look like some old Crohn's fucking shoes. I know they're fucking dance shoes. I know what they are. But I'm saying what they looked like because they was just black. They had a biscuit heel. And I know they're dance shoes. You can get those in different heights too, by the way. But yeah, I can see, you know, the old Crown, like Hansel and Gretel witch. Like, yeah, you could have even rolled with that if you had on the witch's hat. Like, you just didn't take it far enough. I also want to talk about Farrah, because is Farrah the youngest? Is Farrah 22? She ain't the youngest because she was said she was born in 93. We do know that. She might have been 22 at the time of taping. So yeah, maybe. The level of maturity with her dealing with being in the bottom. She was like, this is what it is. This is what I did. I could get up there and say I messed my cards up. But I'm on this level. I'm on RuPaul's Drag Race. It ain't no excuse. If I'm supposed to be on this level, I'm supposed to be on this level. And if I got to be at the bottom, I'm going to do what I got to do to try to stay. Fair gets the slow clap. Now, I'm going to put my thing down, switch it and reverse it, though. Because what made that even so much more stellar, and if that was editing, you shady motherfuckers, because Alexis just got done, I don't think that was fair that they said I didn't land a joke. And Tamar didn't understand why I was green. And it's not fair to say I didn't land a joke. And I got my cards mixed up. And you the season queen. And then you turn around with this little girl's like, ain't no excuse. This is what it was. I sucked at this. I knew this was going to be a problem with me. I'm going to get out there. Dolly Parton is my bitch. And I'm going to serve. Fabulous. I want to know too, before I get into the big gag for me, I want to know which one of y'all heifers ain't leave Farrah a note. Which one of y'all hoes ain't leave Farrah a note? Like, I know that it's editing, and I'm quite sure that there are sides of these girls that we do not see. But Pheromone seems like that is just so genuinely her personality, that she is just like so mild-mannered and sweet like that. Like, even like when her mom called in, like, you know, like she just seemed like she's a very sensitive, very nice, that just seems like that's really her person. A lot of that is just really her personality. So I can't see her pissing nobody off enough to not leave them a note. And that was shade. But they wasn't shady enough to tell us who didn't leave her a note. I'm sure we'll find out in the reunion. Maybe we will. The final thing I'm going to say, because y'all know I'm team Bonina Brown. And at the beginning of the episode, I was with her. She was shocked that she wasn't higher up. Like I said last night in my review, to me, it wasn't no safe. To me, it was all tops and 3 bottoms, because everybody else did really, really good. But when she was talking about unoriginality, first of all, in the reading challenge, you was unoriginal, because Latrice Royale already said BMW body made wrong. So number 1, that was unoriginal. Number 2, I don't think anybody. First of all, you came as Shay, and I don't, like I said, we don't see everything. But the way they edited, the person that was talking about people not being original was not Shay, it was Alexis. That's number 2. Of course, they could have been having a full conversation. We don't see. I'm only going by what I saw on the show. With that being said, number 3, Shay is your motherfucking cheerleader. So, like, you just came at her all the way wrong. And she motherfucking got you the motherfucking gather and you deserved it. I'm sorry. I love you, Nina. She got you the fuck together and you deserved it. It just is what it is. I know it's a year later and this ain't what's really going on, and I feel like even just like watching your live feed and everything, you've gotten better. But man, you is your own worst fucking enemy. Even in the competition. Like, oh my God, there is no way somebody that does what fucking Nina does could be offended because somebody said the shit was unoriginal. Are you fucking kidding me? I said this a couple reviews ago. With what's going on up here, I don't need all of this to be flashy. I don't need a rhinestone ball gown to the floor if you're going to give me motherfucking full zombie makeup up here. I don't need all that. Like, that's taking attention to the detail of the work up here. I don't need all that. So you can't be referring to that. There's no way of any of them girls that's on that motherfucking competition that anybody could ever say that Nina is the one that's not original. And that had to be inside your own head. That's all I'm going to say. So with that being said, yeah, that's it. That was Untucked. Next week, it looks like it's like some dark circus freak challenge. And I am so fucking here for it. Even though I'll have to take pictures because y'all will get this next week. But I'm gagged. I've seen some of the looks and I'm gagged. It looks like the dark circus and I can't fucking wait to turn to look. I can't wait. I can't wait. So I want to thank y'all for rocking with me. It'll be a little bit before y'all can, but you know what it is. If you're not a Pynk lady or a T-bird, feel free to become one today by clicking the pink circle with my name and the Sailor Moon character. Also, I'm going to quit saying that before I get fucking copyright triggered. The anime Jimmi Pynk, click on that pink circle. Patreon, of course, you can take a look at to my patrons. I am getting the stuff out. May has been very hectic for me. Really hectic. I just had my niece's prom yesterday, and my friend is getting married next week. So like May has just been, I'm trying to get y'all stuff out, but it's just been really hectic. I'm gonna actually try to fill the cards and stuff out today if I can get pull the addresses off of Patreon, because I cannot figure out how to use that shit. Anyway, back to it. Pynk animated Sailor Jimmi to subscribe. Patreon, watch some other videos. In fact, if you haven't already watched the review of last week, of last night, review that, watch that shit. So, thank you for watching. Love y'all to death. Deuces.